Hey, this is a quick overview how to do a three-way CMA, and be using the Flex system in Kentucky. Same general concept, whether in Cincinnati with the new MLS or Dayton with Matrix, it same concept, same ideas, just take them and adjust them according to need. Let's do a share screen. Open says me. All right, so already logged in. Real simple. Go to quick search. And it's going to vary a little bit from MLS to MLS, but it's all going to be the same. If you're in Kentucky, make sure you have the correct MLS chosen because Flex will allow state agents that are part of one of these three MLS to search all three. So that's number one. Number two, close that rascal. Number three, all right, we've got active. I need to start off by finding a subject property. So I'm just going to come down here. I'm going to draw a circle. Let's make it a little smaller here. Boop. No, I said smaller, and MLSs will differ. I just use this icon over here on the right side. So what I'm going to do is let's choose this one. All right, Captain's Port. Ooh. And we're going to select this one. Open Sesame. Thank you very much. Now, with Flex, it opens it up into a new page. Otherwise, when you do searches or whatnot, you might have to manually open the new page. But we've got new construction. So on that, let's not do new construction. Let's do, hopefully, not new construction. This has been on twice of recent. And the most recent one was canceled. No, that's an older one. I'm just looking at the last four digits. This is really making me look smart, isn't it? All right. Yeah. Ooh. So we have got our subject property maybe here. Let's see. Drag my picture off the screen. And some of this hesitation is simply because I'm playing around in too many different MLSs, and sometimes following them and getting them nailed from one to the other is a bit of a challenge. I'm looking for age, and of course, it's not going to show me. Days on market, price range. I tell you what, I'm not happy with that one either. Matter of fact, we're going to edit the circle, edit shape. And this is all going to be similar from one MLS to other. All the MLSs have these functions. Some of them are easier to get to than to others, but it is what it is. All right, that works. Let's go to this one. Much better. All right, so the three-way CMA is actually three different CMAs. The first one is style of home in that general area. Second one is neighborhood. And then the third CMA is price. After you've looked at the style and what's going on, like a typical CMA or appraisal will do, as well as what the values for that neighborhood are, you're going to have a good idea of what the price is going to be. And then on that third one, when you pull that, you're going to pull out the area just a little bit to represent that marketplace. And you're going to find everything that is active, pending, and sold in that general price. So by the time you've done all three of those, you as an agent are confident on the price. The client that you're working with is confident on the price as well, whether they're a seller and understanding what they need to list at, or a buyer and understanding, okay, they're asking this, but this neighborhood and comparables are saying this. Everyone's going to have a good idea. Instead of just one CMA, you're actually creating three, but it's a very easy thing to do. So here we have a ranch home. It's been on the market for 1 day. Isn't that nice? Approximate living space, 4 bedrooms. Okay, not showing anything below grade. Just looking real faster here. Basement, no. So we got a ranch on a slab or a crawl. So we're going to go back here, get you off of my screen, and we're going to do, let's just open it up in a new link. Rapatoni, which is being replaced as we speak, has a link that's up here where you're able to open up another screen, but that is not the case here. All right, so for style a home, what I'm going to do, once again, using the draw feature, the subject home is located real close to the area. Let's back it out. Near Kelvington Park, Kirkland. Who in the world named that? Kirk Lovington. Kirk Lovington? I don't know who Kirk Lovington is, but I get a new name. All right. North of Man of War, south 4. So right in this area. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw our circle, but we're going to make it a tad bigger. Click. Thank you very much. Status, active to active, pending or contingent, closed. Right now you can add expired, you can add withdrawn or canceled if we get back in the market where it is much more of a buyer's market and sellers are having a hard time selling, because then you need the seller to understand what has failed to sell. All right, so we want to take that down. You know what? Gosh. All right, let's get our results first. So property subtype, single family. Yeah, I know. Go away. Bedrooms, we're going to do 3 to 4, because sometimes agents, believe it or not, agents will inflate that 4th bedroom. It might be an oversized closet. It could be a walk-through open area. So 3 to 4 is what I generally do. Stories. Let's see here. 1. And you can add a field. Basement, no. You are still pulling up way too many. So guess what we're going to do? Edit our circle, edit the shape. Come on, give me a handle. All right, it's not going to let me do it. Or there is a way of doing it, but thank you. Much better, but still way too many. You can see results are still kicked up a little bit. Sorry that this is dragging. So what we're going to do is we're going to edit this. Let's bring it up a little bit. Let's call it June 14th on. Let's see what that does to our results. Still too many. All right, get off my screen. Still can't believe there's that many. Apologize. This is just taking way too long. Much better. We're getting there. All right, so single family active pending closed. Our subject is listed at 249. So to thin this down a little bit, Let's look at our list. We can go back and edit it as needed. So yes, you can see it. I have fun with it. All right. Venetian Way here. 168, and our subject is at 249. So we got 250 versus 168. I generally like to throw some low ones in. 92 is just way too many. So, and then we got these that are jumping up quite a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to edit our search. We're going to come down to price. We're going to come down to price. Somebody ate the price. Listing price. Thank you so very much. And let's see, since the subject is at 249, we're just going to say 200 to 275. And whammo wingo, boy, it made a difference. Okay, go to our list. Select all, and we see that it really changed things tremendously. Here's one at 265, those that are under contract, starting at 210, lots under contract. All right, so what we will need to do, let's pull out a couple here. Oh man. Yeah, 215. Those are just close. That's good. So you might want to be a little bit pickier when you're going through. We can whack that one too low. Yeah. There's just a ton that are already closed. So could take out some of the higher ones. Actually be a whole lot faster for me to go back and change the price again. Yeah. In this situation, I'm just going to hopscotch over some of them just to get the number down. All right, selected 34. Gosh, still too many. So in this situation, you're either going to have to narrow down the radius of the search, you know, some of the details about the home, something to that extent. But you get the idea of as far as how to do it. What I do in that situation then is go straight to print. Again, the different MLSs, it's going to be a function. It'll be there. And then since you're going to be doing this, it is a public report. So you got public here. Let's take that one off because it's public and private. And then my recommendation, hit PDF. And while that is chewing on that, we're going to go back over here. And what we will do is we're going to make some changes in this. Well, I downloaded it instead of display. I didn't check display. Then you've got all of that information. One thing that I would recommend doing on this, and again, different multiple listing services will have different choices on this, and play with this until you get a good feel for it. That is highlighted. Hold your control key, hit one line report, and then preview. The one line report, and again, it's in your MLS. It just takes various shapes and sizes. It does this. It just gives you a real quick list, the basic details of it, the number of beds, the number of bathrooms, square footage, which sometimes, records are close and other times they ain't, but it gives you a good breakdown of what all is going on. Days on market and all that good glorious stuff. Okay, Flex is not showing status of active, pending, or sold, which I would take into consideration. I'd try to find a way of being able to print that out. But that way, for all of them, this is the report style that I would use. I would do a summary of line by line, active, pending, and sold, the averages, days on market, and all of that. And then they would have down below it the printouts for all of them. So this one, style search. Then you're going to do the same thing, except you're going to drill down and you're going to focus on the neighborhood for that particular home. So let's see here. Let's get rid of this. Edit. And oh my goodness, it just had a conniption fit. If at first you don't succeed, hit the refresh button on your browser. Quick search. That was ridiculous. Close. Let's come back down here, find our Kirk Levington Park. And then for neighborhood, again, go to your subject, look at this. It's going to be to this area off of the park. So down in this area, we're going to take our polygon search button, and we're just going to do this. Boom, boom, boom. Once that's highlighted, you're going to go over here, active, coming soon, pending, contingent, and closed. And again, if you're in a buyer's market, that's what you're going to pull up. You're going to add that in there so the seller has or buyer has an idea of things that failed to sell. Then again, you've got everything. You're not adding style, you're not adding price, anything else. You're just saying what has been going on in that neighborhood. Go into your list, check them all, go to print. And again, this is something I would be playing with a little bit. Let's try summary this time, see what happens in addition to that. Hit preview. I don't think summary is what I wanted. Let's take that one off. Just do that and preview. And again, it'll pull this up. Again, I wish it had the status. It just has the MLS number, address, and then the basic details. But is there a report that you can probably pull that up? Yes. But then again, I would go to this, pull that up, and then I would go to PDF after looking at this and save it. This would be CMA neighborhood. The first one was CMA style. And then we go back to, once again, we're going to open in a new tab. So I've got my subject house. I have the style report. I have the neighborhood report. And now on this, I would do the price. My radius, put her right there, drag her out. Let's just do a 3-mile radius. And school districts, yes, that comes into concern when you're crossing school district lines. Come on, right there. That's good enough for horseshoes, hand grenades, and atomic bombs. All right, so active, coming soon, pending, contingent, and close. And what we're going to do is we're going to change this a little bit closer. Let's put it July the 13th. Good show. No cotton picking way. That is one busy area, folks. Listing price, we've got an idea. Okay, that 249 doesn't seem to be that bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a 230 to a 260. Oh, all right. Still too big. I click on this, edit the search, edit shape, and I would pull it back down if I was able to pull it back down, or I would just redo it. It should be a button, a knob or something. You pulled it down. So, oh well. All right. But you get the idea. If you got to collapse the search a little bit, collapse it. Go to list. Hey, 81. Way too many. So again, collapse the list, the radius, or tighten up the price. Click all those. We're going to go to print. Some people choose CMA. That's fine. Some of this is just going to be your choice. And once again, you want to do preview, and by holding the control button down on your keyboard, you can choose. Let's try one line with that in preview. It's thinking again. I hope it's thinking. Are you thinking? Anyway, all right. When it pulls up, it'll pull up these other things as well. One line. Oh, gosh, that's ugly. That is of no worth. So, but anyway, you get the idea. This one, go to PDF and you will save it or print as a PDF, whatever you prefer to do. And this would be CMA price, CMA style, CMA neighborhood, CMA price. And by the time that you and your clients have looked at all three, you'll be very comfortable with the price range that you're going to be sharing with them. So hope I didn't confuse the daylights out of you, but hopefully this will answer some questions and help you do your CMAs. Have a good one.